making indie games is a lot like running a marathon. Some point in my life, I would like to run a marathon, the Boston Marathon and stuff like that. But you got to go through the training and conditioning. And, you know, so I just did 3 miles. And I said, you know what? Let me go the extra mile. My average has been 3 miles. So I said, I want my average to be 10 miles. So I said, let me go the extra mile, man. Let me do 4 miles and actually record it with y'all. So I'm doing this extra mile with y'all. You see, you know, the thing is, the Most High that created the infinite God is conditioning and preparing me for this marathon. Because see, I can't release no one-hit wonder. You know, we see a lot of that. We see like one-hit wonders come out and then the team or artist disappears or they stop making hits. And it's like, I think about, man, in my industry, like my competition is constantly releasing. You know, if I think about AAA as my competition, they're constantly releasing titles. And you know, I got so much to share with my people, man. I got so much that, you know, I think it helps someone in someone's life, or, you know, games have just done wonders for people. So, you know, I said, man, I can't stop at no 1 or 2 titles. I gotta be able to keep the marathon up. After I run that 10-mile race, yeah, I can take a little break, but I gotta be able to hit the ground running again. You know, there is no stopping. That's like right now, I'm on this extra mile. Even if I gotta slow down, I could slow down, but I'm not stopping. You know, I get to a hill, it feels like it's been too much. Usually when I get to a hill, I purposely run fast up the hill so it don't take me down. I try to take it down. I don't try. I take it down before it can take me down. So I go straight up that hill, full blast ahead. So, you know, it's you know, man, I saw something. It was just like the worst thing you could do is be stagnant. Same thing in a race. The worst thing you could do is just stop and stand there and you're trying to catch your breath. You only do that if it's an emergency, a life or death. And you're like, man, my heart's literally about to stop. I have to stop. But other than that, we were created to push past our limits, man. So, you know what I mean? The God that I serve, there's no limits to that. So I could push this extra mile with y'all. And I'm gonna do the same thing with our games. So I don't know who's going through something right now. Maybe you're stagnant. Maybe you made some mistakes, which is perfectly fine, because we have this body, this flesh. We're gonna make mistakes. We're supposed to. We're supposed to have trials. We're supposed to have tribulations. And it's all meant for us to be great. It's all meant for us to be conditioned for the race, the continuous race, but for the kingdom, man. So for me, man, it's my why. It's for the kingdom at the end of the day. Everything I think about is eternal, long-term. I don't have enough of short-term stuff that pleases me in that moment, but ended up hurting me in the long run. I'm done with that. So I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber every day. Ain't no time to let up. Yeah, you could have some rest. Even when you're having a rest, you meditate and you think and you process and reflect. There is no stagnant moment, man. So yeah, I'm on this extra mile with y'all. And we're going to finish it together. So yeah, I'll show y'all the trail. You know, it's a beautiful lake right there. You know what I mean? Like, beautiful nature. That's another thing, man. I said, you know, I can't sit at no desk for 14 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Me personally, I'm like, because I ain't gonna sit here and act like if I do make it to 50, if I do make it to 60 or 70 or 80, if that's God's will, that my body ain't gonna start giving out on me if I don't take care of it. So I'm like, dude, I don't know about everybody else. I'll work on some 3D modeling, some animation or something in the game engine. About 2 hours in, 3 hours, I gotta get up. I gotta take care of this body. My body's already been showing me, by not moving it, it's been showing me effects. I'm getting older. But that doesn't mean I'm old. It just means, look, gotta take care of this thing, because everything around us, everything can perish over time. Everything has a time limit. These trees, the grass, even you can see dead trees. We all have a time limit, man. And like, the thing is, I don't want to shorten my duration on this earth. If I was supposed to be doing stuff, whew, hold on, let me catch my breath. Talking a lot. See, I'm slowing down, but I'm not stopping. I'm slowing down. But yeah, like that's the only guarantee we have on this earth. We're all gonna perish one day from our physical bodies. All we'll be left with is soul and spirit. So I'm like, man, I can't waste any more time. Can't be stagnant. Long-term, eternal, infinite. Even in my flesh passes on, it's proven evidence that I live on. All right, so here we are. We at the 1 mile. So, boom, I'm cutting at the 1 mile. And it's a hill right here, y'all. So I'm gonna run up the hill and letting this hill take me out. Come on. Whew. Come on. But yeah, man. Game dev. You know, I realized I stopped. I kind of got stagnant. You know, I kind of let the trials beat me down a bit. But I always get back up. Hence the name, AKA Eddie Went Back. I mean, how many L's I take? I get up, dog. Period. I'm out here in nature, man. That's another thing. Getting in some sun, getting in nature, that's energy. That's gonna inspire me to put something in the game that I wouldn't have got if I didn't come out into nature, you know? So we almost done, y'all. We keep going. Whew. And pace myself. But we're gonna keep talking because this is part of why I'm recording this. Or I'm running this. Is to have you all with me while I run this. So there's always somebody, man. One reason I have this paint on is relevant to game development. This paint and everything. Because there's always somebody going through something that I've never experienced. Or some type of trial that's crazy that I couldn't imagine. I'm like, wow, if I had to go through that. You know, there's a difference between Mega Man's trials, Kratos' trials, Sonic's trials, you know, Superman, freaking Black Panther, whoever you may call, Spider-Man, Batman. Like, they all have their different trials, but they're all meant for all of them. But just to see them pushing through their trials, and the reality is, a lot of those stories are made up from real life stories, believe it or not. Specifically, I could tell you Superman off rip, an alien that comes to Earth as, you know, the savior. That's Yeshua all day. That's Christ all day. So, you know what I mean? They just painted in the picture Superman. They just put the uniform on him, called him Superman and all that. At the end of the day, that's what it is to me. If you look at all the evidence and the story. We almost done with this mile, y'all. We almost done. Let's say trail exit. Look, we almost done. Going the extra mile. Going the extra mile with y'all. This game is done. It's already been declared. The promise has already been made. I have to become the person I need to be to make this one and more. Period. So, yeah, man, run the marathon. Don't, you know what I mean? Even when the marathon, you run through that finish line, you got another finish line to run through. And another. And your path may not be to make another game or whatever, you know, but I honestly think that a lot of us humans, we have the potential to do greater, go past our limits, and maybe we're meant to make another game, but we let the world, or we let the trials and tribulations conquer us. That's what prevail. That's what bare hand means. Bare hand really focuses on the conflict. It focuses on the conflict and it focuses on the negative part of the battery, not the positive. I mean, it does. You need both, but we disregard the negative a lot. We want the positive all the time. but batteries don't charge that way. So, whew, I'm almost done, y'all. I could see myself running across the finish line. We keep going this extra mile with y'all. We keep going. All right. And I got this tripod in my hand, but that's a part of it. I could do an extra mile with a tripod. No problem. Yeah, man. Training. Training. All day. Every day. Well, not all day, but, well, yeah, it is all day training. All right, finish line is here. Right ahead of us, though. Finish line is ahead. It's right there between those trees. I'm gonna run fast, y'all. So when I drove in here, I saw this on this car, on this truck. It said, "Train as your life depends on it." Life depends on it, man. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, y'all, just finished this. I'm gonna go over here by this water, rap with y'all a little bit more, and then we out. I got some more stuff to do. So yeah, did 4 miles today. And like I said, my goal is to average out 10 miles. So I just gotta keep training. Keep training, and I could do it. I just gotta keep training. The last thing I want, man, last thing I want is to be stagnant. No movement. You know what I mean? There's always somebody that I'm not meant to be on this earth to serve myself. Period. For me living in my purpose, that serves me and other people. Me living in my purpose does that. In service to others. We got a beautiful lake right here. Look, y'all. It's like a beautiful like pond or lake. I think it's a lake. But yeah, y'all. So game development. It is a marathon. It is a very difficult one too. There's so many aspects of it. And you know, I'm doing what I can in this marathon right now with what gifts and things I have. Like right now, I'm like, okay, my team isn't working full time with me, you know, programming and doing 2D concept art and stuff, but that can change. This is just my position right now. Just like in a run. It's like, okay, maybe my leg is hurting or whatever. That's just my position on my status at this moment. That don't have to be permanent. I could do something. I know I can't stop running. So yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to bring y'all with me, man. I'm gonna upload this. If you like this video, like it in the comments. Please comment. Let me know you going through something. Let me know if you became stagnant. Maybe we can help each other. You know. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. I love y'all. I declare nothing but peace, joy, leveling up for everybody, and growing, and love, man. Love 10 times. I'll catch y'all later. Peace, love, and blessings. I'm out.